So this is not my first Strange event. I did Strange 80's. It did not suck. It was a great, great night.
This is actually my first charity event and also my first Strange 90's event, yes. Give me a stage, let me rock, I'm totally ready.
I think I qualify as a Charity Bomb OG. It's really fun. It's fun, it's self-indulgent because you get to like, you know, it's a good excuse to like pull out your guitar and learn some songs that you grew up loving. And then you also get to raise money for you know, good cause. Good causes.
Vegas, how we feeling? Listen, we've been doing some bowling, we've been doing some hanging out. But this next song right here, I'm gonna demand everybody fucking scream it with us, all right? We need all of Brooklyn Bowl singing this next one. And we picked this song because it's the reason why Nick and I started playing music in the first place. I'm sure it's one of the reasons why y'all fell in love with this scene as well. Let's go. It needs no introduction. Girlfriends, thank you so much.
So speaking of mental health, I think that the one silver lining to it is that we're hearing about mental health. Has it been an issue since the beginning of time? I would say absolutely. Is it at a place that it's potentially never been at? Absolutely. The age of the internet that we're in right now, what kids are being fed every single day, the desire to be perfect, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. So I think it's more important than ever that people are talking about it. I've always been a proponent of the outcast, of the person that's called weird and treated like they don't belong and they don't fit in. I've always thought those are I've always thought those are compliments, to be honest. So now we're able to focus on those kids that feel like they don't belong. And I think the number one thing that we need to reset is this idea of perfection, this idea that you owe the world a selfie, this idea that there's a life going on without you on the internet. I think a lot of it stems from that, man, to be honest. I just think that the more the conversation's on the table and the more that we can demolish this idea of perfection, that there's a chance that we could turn this whole conversation around. To keep my mental health in check, I'll tell you one thing I did is 3 years, 5 months, and 4 days ago, I got sober. I was a complete drug addict and alcoholic for a solid decade of my life. That caused me to be addicted to chaos more than anything, more than the drugs and alcohol. I was self-sabotaging and all of that. One thing that I've learned through sobriety is being present. There's this quote that's, if you think about the future, you get anxiety. If you think about the past, you get depression. So here I am in the moment. And there's this other great quote that's when you share your pain, it gets cut in half, you know? So like, you know, when you share your joy, it doubles. So I kind of live in all of these quotes that, I don't know, 10 years ago, I'm like, you corny, stop with the self-help quotes. And now I'm just like, man, it's the realest thing. I think it's important to speak your truth. So like, I found God, which is someone for me to speak to, you know, someone for me to one-on-one speak to and listen to. So whatever that is for people out there, I know when you talk about religion, sometimes it rubs people the wrong way. So whatever your God is, whatever it is that you can pray to, if you can tap into something, you know, I spend at least like 5-10 minutes a day, like zoning out. That could be meditation for anyone out there. That could be working out. You know, I work out now, dude. I try to run 4 miles maybe I do it 5 times a week, you know, and working out. That was something that was never in my life, dude. Like, I was like, I'm not a jock. And it's like, now I'm in the gym working out with my running shoes on, you know. I played in punk rock bands as a kid. We weren't in the gym. But now I'm like, this is like such a great thing for me to do. What I try to do is do things during the day that's going to make me be able to go to sleep at night feeling like I accomplished something and did well. Hello, everyone out there. My name is Modson. I just did an amazing interview with Charity Bomb, which are amazing people. So proud to be in front of this camera. And to anybody listening out there, my one piece of advice for you all is to know that if you're going through something, you're not alone. And that'll help you out. I love you very much. Yay!
Renowned family therapist Paul Ekman codified a system to determine the emotions behind the complexities of human facial expressions. We have 43 muscles in our face, with which we unknowingly and involuntarily contort in a myriad of ways to convey what we're feeling. Ekman calls these movements micro-expressions and claims being able to recognize them benefits emotional awareness. In this video, we show our 7 universal expressions: happiness, sadness, contempt, surprise, anger, disgust, fear, and the facial quirks that go along with them. Be sure to watch this video again and take note. There will be a quiz.
Well, I was waiting for somebody to come introduce me and nobody fucking showed up.
Can I do it?
Daniel, my friend, yes you may.
This is my dude right here. This is my guy, man. I met this guy like what, 5 years ago, some shit like that.
That's right.
This is my dude. You guys know who the fuck this is.
Here's the thing, like, I feel like this night has been amazing so far. Like, amazing.
Goldfinger is coming up after me.
But you're fucking Jaret Riddick from Bowling for Soup.
That's true. But if it weren't for Goldfinger, there would be no Bowling for Soup. So we have to light this motherfucker up. Are you fucking ready? Let's go! Can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that. I don't know how it went or what it was you threw at me. Please tell me, please tell me why. My car is in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. Came in through the window last night and you're gone. It's no surprise to me, I am my own worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. Smoke alarm is going off and there's a cigarette still burning. Please tell me why. My car is in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. Came in through a window last night and you're gone. Gone. Guitar solo! Everybody sing this song right now! My car is in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. Came in through the window last night. It's no surprise to me, I am my own worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. Can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? Didn't mean to call you that. Yeah! Wasn't that amazing?
Reaching out for help can be hard, especially when we're hurting. Fear of rejection, appearing weak or unprofessional, and cultural stigmas all play a role in why people don't get help. The truth is, mental health affects us all. Give an Hour equips individuals and communities who have experienced human-made trauma with the mental health tools to heal and to stay healthy. Seeing a mental health professional is one of the many ways to get help, but it isn't the only way. People who have an illness, who have experienced trauma, have an even greater need for mental health resiliency. Every dollar donated allows us to provide services to people who may not otherwise get the help they need. Visit giveanhour.org/give to make a difference in someone's life today. Give an Hour. Mental health for life.
So mental strength to me is a daily challenge. You know, again, I know I always say this, and I've probably said this in interviews here before. I have struggles, you know, and so I'll admit to everybody because I think it's important. I'm on 2 medications, one for anxiety, one for depression. I see 2 therapists. My wife and I actually are on a rotating couples therapist because we feel like it helps with our communication. It's like an oil change all the time. You don't have to go to couples therapy just because you have problems. You can go to couples therapy because you're just like, man, we're disagreeing a lot. Let's figure out how to not make that a thing so Saturday is fun again. And then I go to my own therapist where I work on myself and all of that. And I talk to my friends. I talk to fans. I actually just spoke to a guy upstairs that I met from another band, and I won't call him out right now, who's going through some stuff. And I was like, dude, I don't mean to just be here and like ask you all these questions, but I find your story fascinating. And he was like, I'm just glad that somebody's asking me about it. I don't ever talk about this. Talking is so important. It gets us out. It just, sometimes you can say something and like, you know, for lack of a better term, this huge weight is lifted off your shoulder, and you can walk out of therapy, the hardest therapy session sometimes, and you feel like you're floating like a balloon. And God, it's such an amazing thing. So those are kind of the ways that I deal with it. You know, sometimes on tour, I have to make sure I'm drinking plenty of water. I have to go outside and try and get sunshine, even if it's cold, so that the sun shining on your face can really help a lot. And plenty of sleep, you know, and those are the ways that I deal with it. Hey guys, I'm Jaret Riddick from your favorite band, Bowling for Soup. Thank you for supporting Cherry Bomb.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next song was written by a guy that used to review other bands. And on a dare, he made a fucking song, and holy shit, was it a huge hit. Give it up for us right now. And also for Flagpole City, let's go! Come on! I had days that I was in them, I was looking into the mirror to see a little bit clearer, rottenness and evil in me. Fingertips and memories, I can't believe the curves of your body. When I feel a bit naughty, I run it up the flagpole and see, come on, who salutes but no one ever does. I'm not sick, but I'm not well, and I'm so high, 'cause I'm in hell. Around the world and found that only stupid people are breeding. The greedy's calling and seething, and I don't even own a TV. And then the violence and the blood that then they started to commit me. You told them all I was crazy. They cut off my legs, now I'm an amputee. God damn you. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. And I'm so high, 'cause I'm in hell. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. And it's a sin to live this well. Come on! I wanna publish scenes and rage against machines. I wanna my tongue, it doesn't hurt, it feels fine. Isn't that sublime? I gotta cut our time and change my mind. Come on! Paranoid, 'cause everybody's coming to get me, to say you never met me. I'm running through the rep of the holes, digging holes. Bandits on the round and then they tell them gonna tell the story. Oh shit, talk! If you're bored, then you're boring. The agony, yeah, the iron, it's coming me. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. And I'm so hot, 'cause I'm in hell. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. It's a sin to live this well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow!
I do have like a mental health regimen or ritual. Now that I'm old in age, when I was young, I just partied my butt off, and you eventually learn that that stops working. So when that stops working, you have to come up with new tools. So I do a lot of things like meditation. I switched to a plant-based diet. I check in with a couple of really close people, and we have a little network going about just giving a crap about each other in general. And I try to keep my side of the street clean. A song by Linkin Park called One More Light, which is actually a more recent song from their catalog. I've been a fan since they came out, but later in their catalog. But to this day, when I listen to that song, it pulls me out. It pulls me out of whatever I'm going through. I just really connect with those lyrics and that melody, specifically that song. You know, there's many before that one, but since that one's come out, that one has just hung with me since that day, since I first heard it. What's up? I'm Ronnie from the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Thank you for supporting Charity Bomb. We think they're great. Thank you.